Germany's history is a long flowing river of time stretching across thousands of years, shaped by forests, mountains, rivers, and the unbreakable spirit of its people. Long before modern nations existed, the lands we now call Germany were covered in dark ancient woods, icy winters, and rolling valleys. Where small tribes of fierce warriors lived, these tribes were known as Germanic tribes, each one different from the other, each with its own traditions, leaders, and stories. They lived simple but powerful lives based on honor, courage, and loyalty to their clan. They hunted, they farmed, they fought, and they survived in a world where strength was everything and unity was rare. Though they were many separate groups, they shared one common truth: they would never bow to foreign rule. This truth was tested when the mighty Roman Empire arrived. The Romans were one of the greatest superpowers the world had ever seen. With huge armies, shining armor, advanced technology, and a hunger to expand their borders, they conquered many lands across Europe. But when they reached the lands of the Germanic tribes, they faced a people who refused to surrender. At the famous Battle of Teutoburg Forest, Roman legions marched confidently into the woods, believing they would crush the tribes once and for all. But the Germanic warriors knew every tree, every path, every shadow, and they struck with fierce determination. The Roman army was destroyed in a devastating defeat, and the empire never fully conquered Germanic lands. This victory became a symbol of the spirit that would one day shape a united Germany, a spirit of independence, bravery, and defiance. Centuries passed, and Europe entered the Middle Ages. This period was a time of knights, castles, kingdoms, and rising faith. The land of Germany did not become one united country. Instead, it became part of a huge and complex structure called the Holy Roman Empire. This empire was not a simple nation. It was a web of hundreds of duchies, kingdoms, bishoprics, and free cities, each ruled by different leaders, some powerful, some small, some peaceful, some ambitious. The emperor sat at the top, but his authority was mostly symbolic. Real power belonged to the local rulers. This made the region both beautiful and chaotic, with magnificent cities, rich traditions, and endless political disputes. In this time, monasteries grew across the land. Scholars copied ancient texts, craftsmen built stone. Churches, traders filled markets with goods, and life slowly advanced. But everything changed in the 16th century when a German monk named Martin Luther challenged the authority of the powerful church. He saw corruption, injustice, and fear controlling the lives of ordinary people, so he spoke out boldly, writing his ideas and spreading them across Europe. His message demanded reform, honesty, and spiritual freedom, and people listened. His ideas were like fire, sparking debates across every town, city, and kingdom. This movement became known as the Protestant Reformation, and it divided Europe. Germany became the center of both new hope and new conflict. Different states chose different sides. Protestants on one side, Catholics on the other. Religious struggles turned into political battles. Political battles turned into wars, and wars turned into one of the most destructive events in European history, the 30 Years' War. For 3 long decades, Germany became a battlefield. Armies marched across villages, burning homes, fields, and towns. Hunger, disease, and chaos spread across the land. Millions died, and the population fell sharply. By the end of the war, entire regions were empty. But even in this darkness, the German spirit refused to disappear. When the war finally ended in 1648, the survivors began to rebuild. They planted new fields, repaired broken homes, and restored cities. Scholars, musicians, and craftsmen returned to their work. Slowly, the land healed, and a new era of growth began.